The Cuphead Show, a highly anticipated, engaging, animated comedy, recently premiered on Netflix worldwide. The series was produced by Dave Wasson and is based on the famous 2017 video game Cuphead, which was created by the Moldenhauer siblings Chad and Jared. Cuphead, voiced by True Valentino, and Mugman, portrayed by Frank Tadero, have amazing adventure rides throughout the episode. With its artistic images and fast-paced animation technique, the show aims to give viewers a nostalgic feeling. The two boys' voyage is depicted in the final episode of Season 1 when they meet the ever-charming Miss Chalice, brilliantly voiced by Grey Griffin. But how did the animated series end? Let's jump right in and see how the captivating Netflix animated show's ending unfolds. But, of course, before any of that, make sure first to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more updates. And watch out for many, many spoilers ahead. Now, here's the Cuphead Show ending explained. The animated series follows brothers Cuphead and Mugman, the playable characters of the original game, named for the drinkware that makes up their heads, and their adventures on the Inkwell Isles. Besides utilizing stereoscopic animation, the series draws upon the touchstones of 1930s cartoons and has adapted them for both modern audiences and the current TV animation pipeline. The original Cuphead game was born of the brothers' love for the surreal and experimentally hand-drawn cartoons of the 1930s, including Walt Disney Productions' Silly Symphonies and the works of Fleischer Studios. The animated adaptation, for which both Moldenhauers serve as executive producers, marks a full-circle journey in the medium that inspired them. How did Cuphead and Mugman end up in jail? Cuphead and his brother Mugman met Miss Chalice, an expert in casting her charm to get away with anything, in episode 12, which is the final episode of the adventure animated series The Cuphead Show, Season 1. When the brother duo stumbled across Miss Chalice, they were presumably on their way to fix Elder Kettle's glasses after they damaged them while trying to get some cookies. They saw Miss Chalice get all she desired simply by being charming with her eccentric dance moves. Cuphead and Mugman enjoyed their time with Miss Chalice, so they wanted her to teach them how to be charming so that they might follow in her footsteps. Miss Chalice did her best to teach them her enticing techniques. Miss Chalice requested the brother duo to use the tactics they learned from Miss Chalice to sneak inside a facility that was subsequently revealed to be a cookie factory at one point in the episode. Miss Chalice impressed the gatekeeper after seeing the two brothers utterly fail to fulfill the mission. Finally, they arrived at the cookie factory, where they were treated to an infinite supply of freshly cooked cookies straight from the oven. However, when the cops arrived, the two brothers were exhausted from eating so many cookies that they were unable to depart the scene, and they were caught. This is how Cuphead and Mugman ended up in jail at the end of Season 1, holding young fans in suspense. The two cute boys' fate brought them to prison, and viewers were forced to feel terrible for them. Will they be able to find a way out of this predicament? Who's going to save them? What will their plan of action be? Viewers will have to wait for the next season to obtain answers to all these enthralling questions as the show ends on a to-be-continued note. What is the Cuphead Show about, and how similar is it to the video game? Fans of the video game Cuphead will already be familiar with the characters and concept of the show. Designed with a retro 1930s style, the cartoon follows impulsive scamp Cuphead and his cautious but easily swayed brother Mugman. They're looking for fun and adventures on Inkwell Isles and are always keen to pursue their love of cookies. But danger is lurking in the form of a nemesis, the devil. Cuphead launched as a game in 2017, and executive producer Chad Moldenhauer said, "When we first started playing around with a 1930s visual style and having a super cartoony look to the game, we joked, imagine one day if this got turned into a cartoon. It was just a comment that we threw out there to have a laugh with one another. Still to this day, we can't grasp the idea that this little game we made is becoming a TV show." Although the cartoon's design will be instantly familiar to anyone who has played the game, and many of the same characters appear, the series takes Cuphead in new areas. The game and the show's producers have stated that they loved fleshing out the characters and Cuphead's universe. Executive producer Dave Wasson said, "One of the things that I decided really early on was I wanted to make this a prequel to the game. so the characters that everybody knows haven't met each other yet. He also explained how they came up with personalities for the characters. For Cuphead and Mugman, I drew a lot of inspiration from my own kids and the dynamic between them, where they love hard and they fight hard. They antagonize one another. They betray one another. Game fans should look out for plenty of Easter eggs that will apparently crop up in the cartoon, including special appearances from the game's characters. How the Cuphead Show Season 1 ending builds up for Season 2. Cuphead and Mugman were in big trouble at the end of Season 1, but there will be a Season 2. Cuphead and his brother Mugman travel to a carnival to avoid doing their duties in Season 1 of the Cuphead Show. He has a winning streak, which irritates the devil, who eventually leads him to lose. Cuphead and Mugman go on escapades while trying to outwit the devil at every turn now that he owes his soul to the devil. Unlike the game, the show's adventures focus on Cuphead and Mugman having fun and avoiding problems with their guardian Elder Kettle, rather than boss fights or soul collection. The boys meet a new figure named Miss Chalice at the end of the season, who gets them incarcerated after assisting them in breaking into a cookie business. The cliffhanger ending of the Cuphead Show Season 1 leaves a lot of questions unanswered. Cuphead and Mugman have just been arrested for stealing cookies when the season finishes. Cuphead owes the devil money, and the devil is hell-bent on stealing his soul. Is Netflix planning to continue the Inkwell Isles gang's journey, or is Cuphead and Mugman's story over? With the cliffhanger ending, the Cuphead Show Season 2 could be confirmed. According to executive producer Dave Wasson, the Cuphead Show is almost certainly coming back for a second season. In an interview with Animation Magazine, he revealed that Netflix commissioned 36 episodes of Cuphead, which will run around 10 or 11 minutes each. The episodes, Wasson says, will premiere over 3 separate drops. Given this news, not only can fans expect a Season 2, but most likely a Season 3 as well. Season 1 featured 12 episodes, and with 36 episodes ordered, it's clear that 3 seasons are intended. The Cuphead Show Season 2 story. What to expect? Cuphead still owes his soul to the devil. In the game, he and Mugman fight against the devil's other debtors to pay their debt instead of giving up their souls. The show is already telling a slightly different story than the game, but the devil doesn't seem willing to simply forget about Cuphead's debt. Season 2 could have the brothers working to find a solution to Cuphead's soul debt. The brothers also just met Miss Chalice. She will make her debut as a playable character in the upcoming expansion Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, which probably also means that she'll have a bigger role in the Cuphead Show Season 2. Cuphead and Mugman ended the first season behind bars at her influence, so it's likely she will become a troublemaking friend for the brothers. The Cuphead Show predicted release date. Currently, there's no set release date for Season 2 of the Cuphead Show, but considering that Netflix ordered 36 episodes, it's likely that the second season would be released by 2023. The release of the game expansion Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, in the summer of 2022 is good news for the series. With more gameplay and the introduction of Miss Chalice as a playable character, the expansion is likely to garner more interest in the series. All in all, the Cuphead Show is an overwhelming success. What's not to like? Well, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more episodes.